En algún momento cuando comenzó él con este tema de la ley, con Neville, ¿fue y creyó al principio, así dijo, sí, voy a creer, o le costó creer al principio?
When you started with the law, with Neville, were you at the beginning a little bit skeptical about what you were hearing, or you
I was
thought,
an idiot. I was skeptical of everything. That's the whole problem. You don't really focus on anything long enough to get a feeling of it being real. Look, you're always thinking ahead of the evidence that you're experiencing. See, and so you're making your future moment by moment because what you're saying is not falling into the past. It's being projected into our future. So if you don't want to see it, don't do it. Don't dream up monsters you can't handle.
vale, dice que sí, que al principio era totalmente escéptico, como un idiota, utilizar esa expresión, y se refiere otra vez a los pensamientos que van adelantados a tu evidencia, ¿no? Y dice que con tus pensamientos vas formando tu futuro momento a momento, y que si no quieres que tu futuro sea de una determinada manera, no sueñes con esos monstruos, básicamente.
Ok. Le quiero preguntar sobre las afirmaciones repetitivas, si él cree que funcionan esas afirmaciones para manifestar la vida de tus sueños, o tiene que ser algo más consciente.
Okay, Gabby wants to know if because there are many clients that are always using a method that is affirmations. I am loved, this person loves me, or things like that all the time. And Gabby wants to know, is this correct? Do you think it's or is it better to something that is more conscious?
You believe it. That's it. It's what you believe
Si tú
is
crees,
to you, period.
pues, es lo que tú crees al final. Si a ti estas afirmaciones crees que es lo que tú crees, va a ser eso. Si tú crees en eso, genial. Si
Ok.
no, pues
Entonces podríamos decir que se puede manifestar de cualquier forma, utilizando cualquier técnica, cualquier fórmula, si la creemos.
and then she says, okay, then if you say everything, can you manifest with all types of techniques?
Is be still and know that I'm God. What else do you want to go do?
Que vayas al silencio y que sepas que eres Dios. Entonces con eso vas a todas partes.
Exacto.
Let me add to this though. It goes back to his first answer. It goes back to the belief of the individual. Some people use various Neville techniques, Dr. Joseph Murphy techniques, whomever, Joe Dispenza, whomever. And if they believe for themselves that these techniques work, they're going to show up in their lives as being effective. Now, if they don't believe, no matter what technique they use, it's not going to be effective.
Not what you say, it's what you believe. You say, as within, so without. You can't miss it if you're paying attention. I'll tell you something. You're vulnerable to every thought.
Dice que eres vulnerable a todo pensamiento.
Ok.
Y que lo que han dicho antes, que da igual dispensa o que toda esta gente que se dedica a esto, cada uno tiene sus técnicas. Si ellos creen en ello, les funciona. Eso sí, si tú utilizas una técnica y no estás convencido, pues no te va a funcionar.
Ok. Sí, porque bueno, pues le podés decir esto, de que yo soy una de las partidarias de buscarle más la parte consciente del entendimiento, es decir, si yo soy Dios, soy una persona amada, soy una persona feliz, le busco el entendimiento. Para mí es el camino más corto, ser consciente de algo en particular. A mí la técnica del afirmar y afirmar y afirmar todo el tiempo me genera algo a mí particularmente, de resistencia, y no me reconozco Dios, es como algo aparte mío, es como que estoy trabajando para obtener algo. A mí particularmente me gusta más el entendimiento, lo fácil y decir, yo soy Dios.
Okay, Gabby wants to tell that she prefers to be more conscious, to go to the knowledge and not the information, because it's something that makes to her resistance. So she likes more to go to the simple thing, I am God, and not that affirmations like a bird. You're always saying the same, but you're not conscious about what you're really, what the affirmations are. That's her thought.
Always thinking ahead of your evidence. So you get to see your future. Get it? You're looking at your future that you're thinking right now. In other words, what has your attention is you praying ceaselessly.
Dice que lo que ha dicho también antes, el tema de que tú siempre vas por delante de tu evidencia, ¿no? Ves tu futuro, con lo que ahora mismo estás pensando, eso es lo que se va a proyectar. Y básicamente eso, en lo que tú te enfocas es lo que al final va a ser tu rezo, digamos, constante, sin cesar.
Ok. Podríamos decir que todos nuestros deseos ya están manifestados, la creación ya está terminada, que ya está listo para que nosotros lo tomemos, que ya lo hemos experimentado en otro tiempo.
She wants to know if we can say that all our wishes are ready, that the creation is finished, and that everything is ready for us.
You know, to me, God said it's all finished. And I had to think to that. Finished is finished. In other words, what you're doing is that you're in mind, in imagination, drawing from the storehouse that's storing everything. And you're looking at it when you're looking out in the universe.
Qué bonito. Dice que sí, que claro, que está todo terminado y lo que nosotros estamos haciendo es, a través de nuestra imaginación, estamos como en una gran tienda, en un gran centro comercial que es el universo y viendo lo que va a venir. Y nosotros es como lo que elegimos, pero nosotros lo vemos todo ahí. O sea, lo ha comparado con unos grandes almacenes.
Qué bonito. Bien, muchas gracias. ¿Es feliz?
Are you happy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what I wanted. I was looking for relief from this mankind thing. Found it. And the thing of it is that it was always right with me. I mean, well, Jesus said it. I and my Father are one, even as you and I are one. So he's right here. So if I want to talk to him, why do I have to go somewhere? Why can't I just sit down, shut up for a while? I mean, if you can do that, I mean, that's easy to say, but I know it's difficult, especially when you're beginning. And that's why you have to have real patience with the people, because it's something that's so knocking you backwards that it's difficult to focus. But that's what we're to do. What has your focus is you praying ceaselessly. Think of that.
Dice que sí, obviamente, sí, es feliz y eso es justo lo que quería, ha sido como su meta, ¿no? Y que ha sentido como un descanso cuando de alguna manera se ha apartado de esa humanidad terrenal, vamos a decirlo así, ¿no? Y además que Dios es uno, ¿no? Somos uno. Entonces, dice que es fácil, pero, o sea, que no es fácil porque realmente es complicado, sobre todo cuando uno comienza en la ley, pero por eso hay que tener mucha paciencia con las personas. Y al fin y al cabo lo que quería era poder decir, yo me siento, yo me callo y estoy bien y todo está bien.
Bien,
All that.
no hay más. La última, no, ya no lo molesto más. La última. En este tiempo que encontró la palabra, que se reconoció Dios, hubo en ese transcurso del tiempo, en ese proceso, hubo momentos donde decaía, donde dudaba de todo.
When you, at the time when you recognized that you were God, you being God, were there some moments or a moment in time that you had doubts about it?
Moment.
Some moments or days, weeks, I don't know,
Every moment.
every
Every
moment.
moment. There's always doubt. I mean, we're always afraid to test ourselves. And God's telling you, test me now herewith and see if I won't open the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing. You don't even have room to receive it all. Why don't you test him? He said, test me. You're given permission. You're given authority. Test me. Test God. That's what he's telling you. Test me now herewith. See if I won't do these things. You have to test it. You say you believe it, do it. Be it.
Dice que siempre duda en todo momento, pero bueno, un poco que esos miedos son normales y hace mucho hincapié, y lo ha hecho varias veces, a veces que hay que, Dios te dice, téstame, o sea, pruébame, porque si no crees, venga, pruébame, y ahí es donde tú vas a encontrar, pues que ya no hay esas dudas.
Ok. La última, ahora sí. La última, la
Last
última.
one.
¿Acompañó a Neville hasta el último que hablaba de la promesa? ¿Acompañó en ese momento también a Neville?
Repite, Gaby, repite la pregunta,
Sí,
perdón.
sorry. Sí, lo acompañó a Neville hasta el último momento en sus conferencias.
Okay. Have you been with Neville till the end of his conferences, till the promise?
Oh, no. Neville was a part of my life because I started reading what he had written in his books. In fact, I read some of them many times, actually. And that was really my contact with him. Personally, you go to his lectures, if he steps off the stage, there'll be a dozen women around him. So, I mean, as a matter of fact, I have been the only guy and about a dozen women. And so if you get to shake his hand or something, that's a big deal.
Dice que no estuvo hasta el final, pero bueno, que él leía mucho y lo seguía de esa manera. Y una cosa que me ha hecho mucha gracia es que dice, era un poco difícil porque siempre estaba rodeado de miles de mujeres. Era un poco el terror de las mujeres.
El
Y
concepto, el concepto.
sí que
No, the thing of it is that you are in charge of your life. You have complete, when you were given, choose this day, and it is always this day, you're in charge. Take charge. That's all you have to just take charge. And what are you taking charge of? Your own thinking, feelingly. Imagining in your mind. Imagination, that's God himself. He's your own wonderful human imagination. Imagine something lovely and of good report. Isn't that what it tells you? Think on things lovely and of good report. Well, you can do that, can't you? I mean, certainly you can see things better if you want to. You get caught up in what's going on around you, and then
dice que eres responsable de tu vida, que quiere hacer hincapié, eso es tu clave. Y tienes que tomar responsabilidad y al fin y al cabo todos son tus pensamientos y la imaginación es Dios. Y dice, pero ¿cómo no van a ser las cosas mejores si tú las imaginas bonitas? Si tú imaginas que las cosas son bonitas, ¿por qué no van a ser, por qué no van a serlo? Porque no tiene ningún sentido si no funciona así.
Bueno,
how much do you need to know?
¿Qué más tienes que saber?
yo esto ya lo sabía, lo había imaginado.
She already knew it, she imagined it.
Now that you know it, your responsibility is to share it. And I know you do.
She
But
does. Mhm.
you see, the thing of it is, this is something you have to teach them to do daily. They have to choose the mood that you're in right now, hearing. They have to choose that mood. And that's what everyone has to do. You have to choose your mood. Why wouldn't you choose a lovely mood? You say, well, but things are going on. You know, and they'll be going on whatever mood you're in anyway.
Dice que ya que tú lo sabes, que lo enseñes. Y él sabe que tú lo haces. Ella lo sabe. O sea, él sabe que tú sabes todo y que lo enseñas. Y dice que, sobre todo, dile a las personas, los clientes, a la gente en general, que lo que tienen que hacer es decidir su actitud. ¿Por qué no elegir una actitud bonita ante una pues decaída, lo que sea? Que la clave es esa actitud de cada día, en cada momento.
Decirle que mi frase favorita es actitud, 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 que lo digo siempre, siempre. Le digo, la clave está en la actitud.
Her favorite phrase towards the clients is always attitude, attitude, attitude. It's always the same. She always repeats it.
Telling the people about attitude, they understand that they actually have them because they chose them, or they didn't choose. They just accepted what was going on around them. Your attitudes are your life. I mean, think about it. You know, it have a mug over there, and it says that a smile on your mug would be a great difference today.
Dice que la actitud, lo bonito de eso es que ellos, que lo digas a los clientes, ¿no? Que ellos tienen la actitud. ¿Por qué? Porque ellos la deciden tener. Entonces me ha comentado que alguien que está ahí con él, que le dijo, que le ha dicho hoy, una sonrisa en tu cara sería lo que define tu día, ¿no? ¿Cómo va a ser tu día? Que al final es eso, la actitud, lo que tú has dicho, está totalmente de acuerdo contigo.
You understood 10% what I said. That's your salvation. 10%. That's your salvation. Right here, right now. Doesn't cost you anything. You don't even have to be a nice person, but I suppose you are.
Dice que has entendido el 10% y eso ya es tu salvación. Y dice de que ser buena persona, dice, pero él da por hecho que tú eres una buena persona. Porque es independientemente si eres buena persona o no, pero dice que en tu caso sí que sabe que eres una buena persona.
¿Puedo llorar? Thank you. Emoción. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Welcome. You truly are. Hey,
Thank you,
you know what?
DeCarlo.
And I told it to you. I got to hear it again too.
Cuando te lo cuenta, lo tiene que volver a escuchar él, como algo bueno, ¿no? Pero le encanta escuchar.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Gaby. DeCarlo,
Thank you.
Lindell.
Thank you.
Emoción. Me encanta.
Just choose it. That's all. It's all
Yes,
happiness is. It's right there with you. All you have to do is choose it. You have to say, I am happy.
I am happy. I am happy. Very happy. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I love to have someone to tell it to. Hey, it builds up inside of you. You just can't help it. It just flows out. It's always on. And you're always on.
Es algo que se construye dentro de ti y no lo puedes evitar, es algo que está ahí inevitablemente y es que tú eres eso. O sea, tú no lo puedes evitar porque tú eres eso. Todo piropos.
Ay, qué lindo. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye. Thank you. Thank you very much. Been a pleasure. It always is.
¿Cómo se
I
dice
get
yo
to hear.
también?
Me too. It's a pleasure too.
Yeah, a pleasure too.
Thank you
Bye.
very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
I had a half a dozen of Neville's tapes, and I listened to them at least one every night for years before it actually touched base. I began thinking differently. The importance of having a CD, because what has your focus has your life. Think about it. We're not asking you to join anything, but you have to have the CDs. You have to have the DVDs. You have to listen to them. It's you training this. Listen, listen, listen.
But as Mr. Lindell stated, you have to listen to them repeatedly. And again, for those who are interested, click the link below and it will take you to the 4 CD set, and you'll be able to transform not only your mind, but your world.